Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to be doing a What Spirit Guide Wants to Work With You reading. I figure this is going to be really helpful for anyone who is trying to connect more with their guides or is going through something and has no idea who to refer to for help on their spiritual team. So without further ado, I have 3 decks. Go ahead and pick whichever one calls to you the most. 1, 2, or 3. You can take a moment here to pause the video and then I'll just dive right in. So, if you've chosen deck number 1, let's get started with you. And then just before we dive into the reading, just so you all know, my private bookings are open again. So link to the website is in the description box if you wanted to book. That's where you can find me. All right, let's get started. Deck 1. What guide wants to work with me? All right, I've got a lot falling out all at once. Whoa, my exposure just went like all the way up. That's kind of crazy. I don't know why. That's weird. Okay, very powerful aura with this one guide. Okay, I'll take one more. And then let me just fix the lighting a little bit because that is blinding. Definitely very high vibe individual we're talking with here. Okay. I guess that is as good as I'm gonna get it. Sorry y'all, but I'm gonna keep going because it's the message that matters. Not so much the aesthetics of the video. You can just listen to this. Okay, so here, I think I have enough to go off of. Let's just do the 3. I feel a very strong individual here. Very, very, I want to say down to business, like no nonsense guide. And that's not to say that they are super like strict or disciplinarian, or like they're showing me like an Umbridge type, or I don't know if you guys have ever seen Miss Trunchbull from Matilda. Don't take it like that. They're saying that's not what I'm like. That's not what I mean. I'm not harsh. I'm not, some crazy disciplinarian. But what I feel is they're very much like, think of almost like a school counselor. Someone who is very much like in a higher position to help you move throughout life and help you move throughout your goals. It seems almost like they're an advisor. I'm getting like financial advisor for some. Very much like your consultant. Big consultant. Okay. I get the feeling, and you like take, as I'm describing this guide, see if you're able to kind of pinpoint any of these energies that may show up throughout your life, or maybe when you're encountering certain situations. And this is a message that they're bringing in here for us. This is their personality coming through. If you ever find yourself in moments where you're like fretting about something and then suddenly this like super toned down energy kind of comes in and helps you to think clearly, and you're like, okay, no, you know what? These are the moves I'm going to make. You know what? I'm just going to go with this decision. That's them helping you out. That's them kind of like sliding in there and giving you their energy, helping you with a bit of their essence in order for you to find clarity. Yeah, again, I feel like this is an individual who is here to help you make moves. Again, it could be masculine, it could be feminine with guides. It's really not the most important thing. That's for you to discover on your own, also because this is a general reading, so this is referring to a lot of people's different guides who has this, personality. But they're here to help you build. They're here to help you build something very significant in your life, help you get over major hurdles and themes, and on this journey that you're encountering, like everything. They're showing me for some. They are like your bookkeeper, not necessarily financially, but like they are the head honcho. They are the head honcho for you. So it's very important, like they work with you very, very closely to help you through major life transitions, lessons, obstacles, and challenges that have to do with yourself. Not just like, hey, can you help me decide what cereal I should eat today? No, this is more important. It's more like, okay, this one pattern that I keep encountering in my life over and over and over, how do I finally overcome it? Or, like major life decisions and transitions, they are there. They are there. They're showing me they're there with like a notebook and a notepad to help you get everything straight and all the details so that you can make the best choice for yourself. Ooh, okay. Yeah, lots of, they help you through transformation, big time. Big time. Especially for those who kind of struggle with that a little bit. I know I do. They're there to make sure that you've got a good head on your shoulders, like I just keep getting drawn to here with this girl. She's just like, I don't know, there's like skeletons everywhere or skulls. But, this figure behind her is like holding her together and being like, we are steady. We got this. No need to freak out. And that's just the personality I keep getting through here as well. It's just, they're not on the fritz. They're extremely grounded, extremely centered, very professional. They are very, very helpful to you in the sense that when your emotions get the better of you, they are there to bring you back to earth. They're there to help you come back to center. Okay, so that's who they are and what they help you with. So, and they want to work with you. Where do we go from here? What more messages do we have from this specific guide? I love the guide readings, by the way. Like, they are my absolute favorite. You just get so many interesting characters. Like, beyond your wildest dreams. I've seen all sorts of different crazy guides. But anyways, more about yours. Right. High Priestess. I mean, just look at her demeanor in this. Look at her. Like, she has got it down on lock. With her cloak, with her magic. The moon behind her, like, amazing. Or a clock behind her, I guess. But, yeah, major life transitions is what they're helping with. Major decisions, helping you to move your life along with the moon. Give me a moment to tap in here. Because I feel like they also want you to rely more on your own intuition to be able to trust what you intuit. Yeah, this guide in particular wants to help you learn. This is about empowerment. I mean, they are there to advise you and they are there to guide you, but they are in no way here to hold your hand and walk you through it. But they are there as support. Like, don't get me wrong. They're not the kind where it's like, go struggle by yourself. No, like, they're there. But it's like they want you to walk this path on your own as well, because that's what you came here to do. And I really keep thinking, like, right now, this card is really giving me the Never-Ending Story vibes. Old school kids, whoever has seen that movie. Such a classic, but it's like, I forgot the kid's name, but it's when he like runs through these two towers and, you know, barely makes it by the skin of his teeth, because I'm not going to spoil the movie if you're going to go watch it, but it's about a whole journey, right? This kid goes on a journey basically by himself. And, you know, he does make it out on the other end. Sorry, spoiler alert, but he does make it out on the other end, but it's like, you know, he has this amazing adventure because he's not afraid to go and do it. He's not relying on someone else to walk him through, and that is the message for you here, is that you're here for this crazy adventure of whatever it is that, you know, your life is and is turning out to be and will be. And I get the sense that those who chose this group or this guide, who have this guide who's coming through, who's drawing you to this reading, they want to say that you have a little bit of insecurity in yourself of like what you're capable of doing on your own. You are very capable, and they're bringing through here that, you know, for whatever reason in this life, you have some difficulty seeing that in yourself. And that could be actually a lesson that you are bringing through in this life so that you can discover your own capabilities, right? Like what you can actually make happen. Emperor Aries card, all about action and building, right? And not being afraid to face the unknown or face whatever challenges or obstacles you're going to encounter, because, sorry, another spoiler alert, you're going to encounter them. This is life. Like, it's not meant to be easy, willy-nilly. Maybe easier for some than others, but the point is you're going to encounter some kind of challenges no matter what you do in this life, because that's just how this life is, okay? So let's move on. What more is there? Let's see. Yeah, it's like double moon. Big time intuition vibes. They speak through, I want to say they speak through, oh my gosh, okay. Too much. Too much. Let's get organized here. That's another thing I'm sensing is like, you don't need as much as you think you do. You're good with what you already have. You're already equipped with it. Okay. Judgment, the moon. What are you telling me here? I really feel like they're saying you have the inner compass to tell you what decision and what move you need to make. Because the way that I'm seeing this is it's like your calling or your higher self, higher spirit, universe, whatever, however you translate this term into your beliefs or whatever, however you understand it. Because I'm seeing this as like a compass. This is literally just what I keep sensing here. Is like your inner compass is what points you. And I feel like they're getting at maybe you rely a little bit much sometimes on outside direction. That kind of does sway you a little bit in like, oh, maybe, I don't know, maybe this decision, maybe that decision. And then you start considering all these other pathways that may not necessarily align with your compass and where it's actually pointing you to. And I'm really feeling here it comes. Here's the main entree of the message that we're here for today. That insecurity that I spoke about earlier of, I don't know exactly what I'm capable of. I don't know if I can do it, if I'm resourceful enough, if I can actually make this happen. That is where that's distracting this compass. It's just like, this is there, this is already on, it's already telling you where to go, what to do, how to do it, the right timing, the right everything. But it's like this insecurity that you keep focusing on of like, I don't know. The less you listen to that, the more you start, like, meditation, I feel, is kind of coming in here a little bit for some. Not all, though, but it's like the message that I'm seeing, it's like kind of quiet that insecurity and start to sit with this intuition that's bringing you back, so you can actually know what you need to do and where you need to go. And let me see this moon. So let me see. Please continue. This is a new deck for me, and I just feel like I was very, very drawn to it. It's all major arcana, if you haven't noticed. And there's like 4 sets of it in there, but I just feel like such like inner power vibes. And it's a very powerful thing that they are bringing forward for you here, because they want to offer you this way to balance these. I'm seeing here, like, I keep wanting to say insecurities, but I know like there's other words that I want to use that I can't think of right now. But it's like these parts of you that have like very weak foundations, like just, haven't really fully been developed yet. And for some, like, you develop it through the journey of like taking these risks, not necessarily knowing where you're going to go. Just blindfolded here, right? Not knowing necessarily where you're going to land, how it's going to impact you, what's going to be there. And I feel just this very powerful essence of support behind you in this. This journey is yours to take, but you have incredible spiritual support. And I really, I just feel that essence, like bursting through me right now. It's like, even if you don't see it, they are there. They are there for you to refer to, and especially so that you don't feel like you are going through it alone, because they want to empower you. This is all about empowerment here. So, if you ever feel like you're going through something where you're just like not sure of the outcome or in yourself, this is the guide to turn to. Okay, so I feel like that is it for the first group. I hope you enjoyed that reading. Let me know down below if that resonated, how that resonated. Also, let me know if you actually sit down and meditate or work with the guide, and what, let me know how it goes. I'm always just so curious of people's experiences with their guides and how they show up and come through, because it's always so different, and you never hear the same story twice. All right, moving on to the second group. If this is the deck you chose, this is the reading, the guide for you. And again, just letting everyone know that my private bookings are open. Link is in the description box. And without further ado, let's get into it. What guide wants to work with you? Someone with a wealth of knowledge, of course. I'm getting very scholarly vibes. Okay. One more. This one. Okay. Scholarly vibes. You know what? This is crazy. My exposure was like off the charts in the first group, and now it's like toned down for some reason for this group, which is, I don't know. I don't know how to take that. But whenever stuff like malfunctions like that, I'm always like, I think that's a message too. But yeah. Okay. Scholarly vibe. Sorry, give me 1 sec to tune in. I keep seeing them offering you books. Offering you, like, not even books, but like materials. And it's interesting because I feel like they offer you both like theoretical stuff, like material to read, but also material to practice. Like I'm seeing practicums, like, learning as you go, learning as you do things. And it's like actually like physically doing it, like physical practice, which is really interesting. They're like a teacher to you in this way. It's like they not only, give you the material to read, but they also want to see you do things. They want to see you actually like put it into practice. Yeah, I'm getting a ding on that. That's what they want. And yeah, it's funny. I keep hearing the message like, get the ball rolling. They're here to help you like get the ball rolling. Get the ball rolling. But not in like hurry, 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 like like not like a PE coach, not like a gym coach type of way. More so like get the ball roll. Okay, I'm just gonna tell you like the imagery that I'm seeing here, and this is not in the cards, so I'm just gonna tell you what I'm like getting off the top of my head. I'm seeing you like fishing on a boat. Fishing on a boat, and I see you like starting off as like a beginner fisherman. I know this is a really weird example, but I'm just going with what they're telling me. And it's like you start with like a really small fishing pole. Just like a small one, maybe, I don't know, like 10 feet long or something, And you're only catching like tiny, tiny fish. And as you're doing this, I see you being like a novice at first, but everything is kind of exciting to you because you're like, oh, I just started, like I'm still learning. And now I'm getting the sense that like you hit some kind of frustrations. I don't know if like the fish aren't coming or something, but you hit challenges. And then you may encounter feeling a bit stuck. And you're like, I don't know why this isn't working for me anymore. That kind of mentality starts to come in. And yeah, very much, I keep sensing like a frustration. And it's interesting because I keep getting drawn back to this guy. Like I'm staring at the Wheel of Fortune where I keep seeing like you with the little fish. And then I keep getting drawn back to Four of Pentacles to the guide. And I feel like I need a sec to like really tune in because he's very much, I mean, it could be a he, could be a she again. This is a general, so it doesn't matter like he, she, they, whatever. It's the archetype of the guide that's coming through. And you clearly have this one because you're listening to this reading. So this guide in particular, that's what he wants. I'm just going to say he. That's just what I'm getting. That's what they want. They want you to approach them when you're in this state. When you're in this state of like, I can't do this anymore. I give up. It's not working for me. Like, I don't know. It's just, I'm not getting the results that I want. And they want you to talk to them. They want you to talk to them. This is not the guide who's going to come running to your aid. This is the teacher. This is the mentor. You know, if you need help, just call on them. Because then they will. Then they will. Then they know, like, okay, you've asked for help. I'll help you. You know, it's like they're not going to fish for you, but they'll help you to understand, you know, maybe what the problem is. I feel like they're here to help you understand yourself, and more so, like, I'm sorry, like my whole like reading style has like totally changed. I was like yapping so much in the first one, and now I feel like it's really slowed down because I feel like this is who they are, and this is the energy that they're bringing forward for you. Is that, you know, it's okay to slow down and center and just listen and try to understand. It's very composed. They're here to help you understand yourself when you encounter these kind of obstacles. And I really feel like, you know, they're not doing this just to tell you like, oh, you know, like you're the problem. You know, that's not it. They're here to kind of point out. It's almost like they're pointing out, well, what do you think the problem is? Like they're very much interested in your thoughts as well, how you feel. Almost like therapy vibes here. Probably make a really great therapist for you. Meditate with them. But it's a form of like self-healing. They're here to help you with that, understanding different perspectives, understanding your mind and where you see your maybe projecting limitations in front of you, where that's coming out from, why you're encountering this struggle. It's very thoughtful. They have a very thoughtful energy that they want to bring to you, because when you encounter these situations, I feel like your kind of knee-jerk reaction is to back off and try and find another route and try to go around it. And they keep I literally just said like, no, it's through it. But, you know, instead of trying to get around the issue, they want to tell you like what it is exactly, what the issue is exactly in you that is encountering this obstacle, and like a different perspective that you can apply to in order to approach it and get through it more freely. Again, another big empowerment guide here, which is very important because when you're empowered, you can literally do anything. You can take on anything. You can literally overcome any obstacle when you believe in yourself and know what you can do and know how to understand yourself, why certain things, why you encounter certain situations and circumstances, patterns that you've continually been repeating, and how to apply a different approach so that they can stop repeating, so that you can overcome that lesson, overcome that pattern. Wow. Sorry, I'm just like, some of these messages, they really get to me. I'm just like, this is really good. I'm going to use this for me too. Okay, great. Yeah, and it's like, when you overcome these barriers, these obstacles, these challenges, like whatever life throws at you, like the world, your whole world opens up, like new possibilities, but also I feel more of a sense of like freedom, that you're not constrained by challenges and obstacles any longer, that you can overcome things, and you truly, whenever you encounter them, you don't freak out or get angry or frustrated. Sorry, I had to fix the camera real quick. Okay, so yeah, any further messages this guide in particular wants you to know? Yeah, they want to help. They want to help you. Okay, any more messages? This is a good one. Well, aside from the Magician, which obviously like tells us a lot, I really sense here yeah, look at this, the juxtaposition between these two cards. We got Five of Cups, who's just like, okay, I got like my one cup here, and there's some in the water, like just the demeanor of the person in this card, looking down, kind of overshadowed, has like one thing, it doesn't seem really sure of themselves, versus the Magician. So open, expansive, bright, can make anything happen, fully open and willing, able to learn and consider and explore different possibilities and opportunities, because what are magicians, wizards, they're constantly trying new things, learning new things, seeing what works. You wouldn't be the magician if you kept like repeating the same thing over and over and over and over and expecting some cool new magic to come out of it. Like, you gotta try sometimes a different approach, a different perspective, kind of like a crazy chemist, right? Discovering new things about yourself, about the world, about like anything, really anything. And this is what they want to help you with. Keep getting drawn back to this person, this guide for you. And what's interesting is I feel like what they want to offer you, aside from just this help and helping you understand yourself and these perspectives, I feel like they have this gold mine of information that, should you choose to work more closely with them and, call them in and refer to them for help. Like they have, I'm really getting the sense like they have so much up their sleeve for you that they can show you, that they can help you with. And for anyone who identifies as like a spiritual seeker, if that term resonates with you, or a seeker in general, this guide has a lot of very, very, I want to say like higher realm answers for you. Big time. Big time. But I also get the sense that they're not going to give it to you all at once. So it's like, should you choose to accept their help? I feel like this is almost like a quest, you know, like, should you choose to accept this quest of their help and learning more about yourself? There's a lot that they can, show you and gift you. Knowledge and wisdom. Okay. I wanted to say that's it, but no, there's actually one more thing here. One more thing. Keep getting drawn back to the world. One more message for you in this, the world. This uncertainty that you encounter in life, whatever circumstances and situations these are, the uncertainty and the worry and the I don't know. Like I don't know. They're pointing to tune back into yourself, calm the mind, tune back into yourself. Listen to your intuition, but it's almost like I feel meditation would be very helpful for those in this group, that's for sure. I know I said that in the first one, but this one I feel more of that, definitely. More time spent in reflection, introspection, sitting with yourself. It doesn't even have to be meditation, but like sitting with your own thoughts. And it's interesting because I feel like they're going to see this. Like, should you choose to do that after this reading, after you see this, they're going to come. They're going to come and they're going to start showing you in your mind these new things. They're going to be there. Without a doubt, they're going to be there. Okay, now I feel like that's it. This is a call to action for you. So, anyways, I hope that resonated for you in one way, shape, or form. And then again, if you do choose to sit down and contact this guide, please leave a comment down below because I love hearing spirit guide stories. And yeah, I hope that helps you. Let's move on to card deck 3. All right, if you chose this card deck, this spirit guide is for you. This reading is for you. So what spirit guide wants to work with you and why? All right. Well, that was fast. This one's ready for you. Wow, so easy. Okay. This one's already there with you. Oh. All right. Let's see. What do we have here? Who do we have here? Rather. Oh, I feel a very, very sweet presence. Very sweet presence. Yes. So we have a guide who's very big on your self-care, on surrounding you with love and support, letting you know that you're taken care of. Yeah, this one is very big on just being there for you. Big, big, big support. Big soothing comfort. Okay. They're showing me that they tend to show up for you most when you feel very upset, especially if you feel very emotionally upset and you feel like the world's got you down and just like, the tears are going down your face. They don't have to be, but it's like when you get into this kind of slump, they want to come and give you a big hug. They just want to hear about all your problems. They're like, tell it to me. I'm right here for you. Big sweethearts. They come running to your aid. They come running. Like, who hurt my baby? They're there to listen. They're the shoulder you can cry on. And they're really laying all this on thick because they want you to know that they're there for you, that you're not alone, that they're there listening and hearing you. And literally I'm seeing a vision of them with like a notebook, like writing down all your grievances, like, yep, okay, tell me more, let it all out. Yeah, it's funny because they're there, like, it's almost like they want or like wish that they could take all of your hurts and struggles and take it onto themselves, because that's what they're there for. They're like, I'm here to support you, so give me everything that makes you feel really heavy and just crappy, and like, give it to me. Don't hold any of that to yourself. Give it to me. So this guide wants you to share the burden with them. They don't want you holding all these emotions alone to yourself and your struggles and, everything that you're going through. They want you to let it out, share it with them, because they'll take it onto themselves so that you don't have to carry the weight of all of that. This spell's making me emotional. Like, wow, yeah. Big love for you. Big love for you. Whew, okay. Yeah, and that's like the heart of the reading right here, right? Love yourself first. I'm not reading the romance stuff. I'm just like reading these intuitively, just so you know. It's like they want you to take care of you. And they want to help you to take care of you. That's their job. Their job is to help you to take care of you. This guide is not so much like, okay, down to business. Okay, we're learning some like deep esoteric knowledge. This guide is about helping you to just helping you to feel more supported with literally anything and everything that you go through in this life. Helping you to connect back to your heart and connect back to the energy of love. That doesn't have to be like romantic in any way. It doesn't even have to be like loving yourself specifically. It's about love as its own essence, connecting to that energy, because it is a very healing energy. This is very deep. This is very deep. Ooh. Oh, you deserve a love. And I just feel like it's so funny how like aggressive these cards are coming out. It's like, bam, I'm giving you the love. Look, I'm aiming it at you. You're getting it. You're getting it. I love that. This guide's mission is literally to like help you feel better. But they're playful at the same time. They're here to like make you happy, bring you joy, and literally, I keep just hearing the words like make you feel better. Literally here to make you feel better. And to help you to feel more lighthearted. To help you find more ease in life. Because it seems for many of you, you just feel like you're very tense. There's a lot of tension that tends to like go through your body when you encounter, you know, whatever it is you're encountering in life. And it's like they bring more flow and ease and softness. And I'm getting the message that this is what they want to help you cultivate more so within yourself, is being softer with yourself, being more gentle. I also feel like this guide really wants you to get out into nature. They're showing me like birds chirping and like squirrels and like trees and like a park. And just like getting out into nature and just kind of like, you know, breathing, letting it go, taking fresh air. It helps you to de-stress. It helps you to kind of just like, I mean, it grounds you, but it's not really the word that I'm trying to find here. It's almost like all of this like heavy stuff just kind of like dissipates off of you. So yeah. Oh. I'm gonna keep going. I feel like there's more to this story for you guys. I'm getting the sense that you're like reluctant to either let people into how you're feeling, or no, you know what? I don't feel like this is outside people. I feel like it's almost like you're reluctant to be honest with your own feelings with yourself. Because I just feel it's like, look at all the people in these cards are like pleading, like, please tell me how you feel. And then even this one, this guy's like, she's like, please, like, let me in, let me know, how are you feeling? And he's like, stop talking to me. Like, and it's like, your feelings like need to be expressed. More so than that, I feel like they want to help. They want to help, but you're holding everything to yourself. And they can only do so much to help you if you're not willing to let them in, if you're not willing to actually, you know, like kind of like face what you're going through, or face your own emotions. Yeah. If you're not willing to like connect with your own heart and actually be like, oh, okay, this is how I'm actually feeling. And you know what? It sucks. At least that's the vibe that I'm getting here for this reading. It's like, you know what? This is how I feel, and it sucks, and I hate this. And I just get the vibe like they are listening so intently. They want to hear everything, every single detail, everything. And it's like they're really focused in on you. This is what they want you to do. This is what they're asking of you. Like, please do this so that I can help you. I know it says keep an open mind, but I feel it's like keep an open heart for you. Because you just have these walls up. And I'm just seeing this scene of like your guide. Like you have walls up and it's like you're in a box and your guide's just sitting there and is just like, when are you going to come out? Like, I'm literally right here. This is my job. You know, this is what I'm supposed to do. And it's like, hello, you're in this box. Can you please come out so I can help? So it was like they're trying to plead with you, like I want to help you. Help me help you. Yeah, they're funny too. Okay. I want to pull this one back out again. Let's see. yeah, whatever it is that you're encountering or experiencing at this time of this reading, whenever you see this, you've got a huge like current of emotions going. It just feels tumultuous, even if it's not outwardly like this, and you're not, breaking into tears every like 10 minutes. It's just whatever. There's definitely been some kind of overwhelm, some stuff that's really been overwhelming that maybe you feel you've been, just barely keeping your head above water in some ways, and you're still trying to hold everything together and do what it is you need to do. And I don't even feel like you're trying to push this down necessarily, but it's like you're focusing so much on what needs to get done and maybe your goals or anything, like you're holding down the fort, but the water level's rising, okay? And it's like we got to pay attention to that too. We got to pay attention to how we're feeling underneath as well, because overwhelming emotions need to be looked at. And this is what they want to help you with, because you probably know dealing with overwhelming emotions alone is not a lot of fun. But when you have support, it's a different experience in processing them. It's a different experience in approaching them, knowing when you feel supported and comforted and you have that shoulder to cry on. It's very healing. All right. Anything else for the group that has this guide who oh so much wants to help them? Is that it? I feel like that was it, and I feel like this is a loyal, lifelong. For many of you, I really want to say it's a lifelong guide. Like, they're here to help you through the long run. So talk to them. Let them know, like, hey, guide, whoever this is who's like really supporting me and trying to comfort me, I'm just going to tell you about my terrible day today, or, like things that I'm going through, and I'm just going to complain to you. And I just heard this like big yes in my mind. It's like, yes, tell me. Yeah, they're here to help you out. They're a very grounding, supportive force for you. And again, I keep getting nature coming in here as well. I think that will really help as well, that I keep bringing in here, like nature, something to help. Not just the guide, but this is the advice like they're giving you. Like, nature really will help you. I wouldn't be surprised if this guide was like highly connected to nature in some way, if they were like some kind of like earth spirit in some way, shape, or form. And I feel like that's it. Oh, that was a really sweet group. I feel like I got healed from that. Yeah, so please let me know how that resonated for you in the comments below. Also, let me know if you actually do connect with this guide and the experience that you have with them. That would be amazing. And then I did forget to say this in the beginning of the reading, but my books are open again for one-on-ones. So link is in the description box to my website. Other than that, I hope you enjoyed what you heard today, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.